morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone, everybody. Hello, Jane. Hope everybody's doing well. We are hopping back into Norco. I have no idea how long this game is, so for all I know, we could finish it, like, pretty quickly here. I don't think so, but you never know. Quick warning about this game. When you start up this game, they give you, like, a flashing lights warning. I haven't really experienced many flashing lights in this, if any. So I think it's more just like just kind of a general warning they put on a lot of games rather than something specific to this game. But did want to say, also, it does deal with some pretty serious topics. So potential trigger warnings. I don't know exactly what, but for instance, in the there is a death from a serious illness in the beginning, so just FYI, that's not your bag. Certainly understand if you don't wanna listen in, but we're gonna hop back in. Yeah, get going. Okay, so gotta remember what we were doing. So last time there was a guy here who we had to kind of get out of our way. We have done that, so we should be able to proceed now. Let's see. Oh, wait, I have completely forgotten what we may have wanted to type in here. This is a problem. I have one idea. 1025,741. Okay, good. I had written down those numbers previously. They were numbers that we got when finding the sort of AR things floating around the city that we had to find. There were 3 different numbers there, and I just appended them all together. Door should be open, let's check. Breathe, Catherine. Salvation awaits beyond this door. Whoa. Oh, is this the glowy sphere thing we've been after the whole game? Cookies! There it is. Catherine holds her hand out to the thing as it draws nearer. Is it sniffing you? I don't feel so well. Oops, sorry if that was really loud. Dallas offers his hand, but it quickly recedes. Super was right. It seems to like you. The messenger has sought her. For a very long time it has. An eye of God, an angel, a halo on her head. Catherine stares into the fluid within the sphere. It is a vessel of the divine, and it will lead us to a better world. Where is the better world? There is no way to know. It will lead us. I've heard enough of your lunacy for one night, and I hear the Garretts gathering beyond the door for John's little sermon. The sphere shrinks in size and hides itself within a fold in Catherine's coat. Let us go and bend John's ear. Anything else to click on in here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, we got it in our party. Doesn't look like we can actually do anything with it. Here comes the little dweeb. Do you see him? Do you hate him? He's dressed like a funny little clown. Don't you just want to kill him? Look. Look at how disgusting. Slimy like a salamander. Garretts, thank you for gathering here this evening. Let us please lower our voices so we may pray. He stares upon the crowd before making a sign of the cross. we bow our heads and pray. And the Holy Ghost descended in a bodily shape, like a dove upon him, and a voice came from heaven which said, Thou art my beloved Son, in thee I am well pleased. Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, left the Jordan, and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. John looks down at the crowd, whispering in the refrain, Into the wilderness, once more. While on an excursion to the Ark, I witnessed that which we have long awaited. I was blessed to observe an egg filled with a sublime illuminated chrism. Of all the faithful, it is mine to behold. I mean, except we got it. What a stupid ass. Not his. Yours. Yours, Catherine. Is someone talking? I'm going to need everyone's attention. It appeared to me in the sky a dove of pure light, but circular, as is the halo above the head of the shepherd of God. No spirit will hang upon his head when I rip it from his neck. I can't wait. Okay, who's ever talking down there, cut it out. This is important. Continuing. The Holy Spirit, radiant and circular as a halo, that is the source of the shepherd's authority in this low world. In the swamp beyond the wall, the Holy Spirit descended from the sky to rest upon my head. And how splendid is the glory of God that it should come at such a time as this. As we complete the ark that will unite us with the world above, the Holy Spirit will fill me. Sounds pretty kinky if you ask me. He will never board the ark. It will bless me with the knowledge of a twilight language capable of passing through the walls of this earthly prison, a language that reaches the furthest corners of the accuser's den. Our ark, as was the ladder of Jacob, is a bridge to those higher realms. I will drink the ointment of the Holy Ghost. Ew! Like hand ointment? I will call upon the faithful who have walked this bridge upon us. They will shine a beacon and guide us to our home. Any questions? There's silence. No questions? It's a pretty big deal. Okay, so I thought this was going to be more like a check-in type thing. This sounds great. The egg and all. Super cool. But I wanted to ask about the new uniforms. Are you fucking kidding me, Gooch? You're not even supposed to be in here. I know. No one else was asking anything, so... This new uniform sucks. We're going to space like this? Looking like this? Like we work in retail? Seriously? Just save it. Nobody cares what you look like in space. I am quite pleased with new outfit. Dude, you're such a freak. You're like a wild spirit from another dimension. Why, thank you. Yeah, you're like some kind of hellspawn. Yes, thank you. Garrett, are you okay? You're looking off. I don't mind you guys. Everything's just kind of everywhere. We're all just one thing. Garrett. Oh yeah, he's high on drugs. We got him last time. What is happening here? So that's it? We're sticking with these shirts? I'm with Gooch. I thought we'd be wearing dope robes like John's got. Yeah, brah. Or maybe some Templar stuff. Like armor and stuff. Exactly. Powerful stuff. Shut up! Please, all of you, just shut the fuck up! Idiots. You want to LARP around dressed like some knights? That'd be tight. He inhales deeply. You wanted me to call you all Garrett. I call you all Garrett. You wanted uniforms? I got you uniforms. You are an ascetic community. As the Desert Fathers wore garments of hair, we don humble attire. You don't. Yeah, your fit looks good. We look like dorks. Your vanity is blasphemous. Papa strikes to attention. Vanity? The old man laughs to a point of shrieking. Who? Who among us has not seen the selfies of John? So Papa has decided to join us, has he? The demented ditchman has come, with his pickled brain. The messenger did not come to you, fool. You abducted it, and now are holding it captive. False. You are not the child of Christ. Don't even start with the Da Vinci Code bullshit. Your arrogance will cost you your head, Johnny. Papa turns to Catherine and whispers, Go, Now, to my closet. There is a key with which you may exit this mall. The foolish, pathetic old man. On the door is a keypad. The code? Do you have anything to say to that, you deranged loser? Go and listen closely to what I say. Papa and John's argument rings through the corridors of the mall. 2013. Hold on, let me write this down. 2000. 131. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, I wonder if it's all these appended or like adding them up or something. Let's see. We'll try appending first. 200131. Oh, there we go. First try. Nice. Okay. What the hell? The decorative wine cask is made from a thick vinyl material. It is a price sticker torn from its face. Someone's in there? Sure seems like it. We need to do something. The hell is this? Another acoustic lock. Hold the button there and speak into it. Oh, I wonder if, I didn't keep the, I didn't keep the John one. I wonder if I can go get John anywhere. Or go get anything else from John, or if we're like stuck here. Oh, it doesn't even look like I can leave here now. I think we're not going to be able to do this part. That's kind of annoying. How long you figure this guy's been sleeping here? A long time by the look of it. Who's here first? John or him? Good question. An aluminum rack stocked with cleaning products and janitorial supplies. Is this some kind of utility closet? It must have been once upon a time. The battle mace is mounted to the wall. What in the hell is he using this thing for? He presses his index finger against a bar. It's plastic. Seriously? Fake. A youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. I don't really want to pray. A papyrus scroll. Dallas rubs his fingers over the sheet. Just seems like regular sandwich paper to me. It's blank. Maybe. Or maybe there's something on it we can't see. Wouldn't put it past this guy. Lettering appears on the scroll. Catherine. Pray before the mother and child through the eye of John. Be patient in your prayer and wait. I'm sure this won't work. But, oops. I'm supposed to pray and do it through here, I believe. And then what? Wait. Creepy. Catherine. It's a rather modest cell, isn't it? I have prayed deeply while waiting for your arrival. The outcome was never subject to doubt. You hear the messenger? A moment authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return you to the stars. The bird freak thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I have left you a key, my most favored boy. Maybe this is what we need. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. I was afraid I missed my chance there. This cask bursts open as soon as Catherine removes the lock. Man, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this? Gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out! Relax, we're not going to hurt you. Where is he? Not here, you're safe. We need a key. Have one? I have keys, just move, fucking move, I gotta go, man, gotta go, move! He springs from the cask and pushes his way past Dallas and Catherine, quickly unlocking the door. Well, I guess that was the key Papa was referring to. I don't want to spend another second in this mall. Me either, let's go. Did we get the key? Maybe basically that guy is the key. Let's see. Bloody footprints. I guess we should follow them. Oh, he went off the front entrance. That was awful. Worse than City Hall. He's got the stone, now what? Now we bring it to Superduck and collect our money. No way in hell am I setting foot in there again. Oh. It changed my direction of viewing. I was in there looking out. Now I'm outside looking in, so I need to go this way. Let me take a sip of coffee real quick. I don't think I found Bruce, or if I did, I didn't recognize him. Maybe I should have tried playing the thing for everyone there. Okay, now where was this thing? I want to say it was here? Probably save. And there it is. How glorious. I hope it wasn't much trouble to secure. It was a complete pain in the... Yes, yes. Give it to us. Oh my. Delicious. It is ours, the ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. Yes, we've both done well. It was a long night, but now it's over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky. Not here. But somewhere. There's a little time before dawn. It wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. We sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost in despair tonight. There will be time for that later. Take the money. Go home. Forget this night. Die in peace. Goodbye. Okay, we're going back to K now. Yes, Act 3. Hey again, kid. I leave you alone for a couple seconds, or a couple hours, and you nearly get yourself killed. You're lucky I passed by when I did. What happened? Maybe you can tell me. I'm walking back from the bar, passing by your house, when I hear a scream. I run inside and the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. Had to empty my clip just to slow it down. Thank you. Catherine would haunt my ass if I let something happen to you. Where am I? You and my place of business on Apple Street. Padu Pi. Is Million still alive? I don't think so, kid. Million's back at the house, spread out all over the floor. I don't want this to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. You're not soft like your brother, so I'll just say it straight. I never trusted her. Never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself, that ought to cause some trouble. Million's a St. Clair unit. That company's bread and butter is in corporate security and espionage. They don't let one of them things just walk away. Anywhere they end up is right where Thomas St. Clair wants them to be. Listening. Watching. Catherine's a person of interest to them people. They took advantage of her one weakness. Guilt. She blamed Blue's death on herself. She made his life piss poor for a while. The man would work every turnaround he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it anyhow. Sounds about right. She never let nobody's feelings get in the way of what she wanted, even if she felt guilt about it down the road. But anyhow, the way I figured, Catherine been trying to make all that heartache up to Blue. Thought maybe she could use the robot as a stand-in for Blue, I suppose. So that show that robot the love she never showed Blue. And so, she let a spy into her house. Who are you? Don't do this to me again. I'm famous, alright? Everybody knows about me. A lot to take in, I know. I'm not trying to cause you no more stress, but where the hell's your brother? Still ain't found him? We were looking for him when Million attacked. I'll be honest, I don't think Million was ever looking for Blake. I think she was looking for something else. No telling what. At least she's done causing trouble, or so I hope. But we better be sure. Best thing to do is head back to the house, check on the bot, see what you can find out about your brother. There was that answering machine on the desk screaming my ears off. Might be worth checking. Oh, and before I forget, you dropped your phone. He slides a phone across the desk. Found it on the ground back at the house. Wait, let's right over there. Splash some water on your face and let's roll. Ew, really? From the toilet? Okay, Kay did not have a phone. She threw it into the Rio Grande. So whose phone is this? This must be Mom's phone. Oh, interesting. I kept the voice memos. Toilet's right there if you need to wash off. Place next door complains they can see me when I'm on the pot. Told them look the other way. Ain't like I'm making you watch. But I think they like my hole otherwise. Keeps us connected. That's where I keep track of all the dead bodies I found. You can find a lot of dead bodies if you go looking. Kinda like a treasure hunt. Stop touching that, unless you want to see me clown up. Clown up? This is my office where the magic happens. Pretty cool, huh? Million was a spy. Or at least LeBlanc thinks so. Alright, I guess we are going back to the house. A man wearing battle armor emblazoned with a red cross crouches over a turtle on the sidewalk. Name tag reads Garrett. A name tag that reads Garrett is fixed to the man's armor. Oh, looks like they got better. Who the fuck are you? Man, I know this looks weird. I got separated from my co-workers and then I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why are you outside of my place of business dressed like a pervert? Pervert? I'm dressed like a knight. How am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. Where are your coworkers? They said they'd come pick me up at lunch. But it's getting kind of, before launch, but it's getting kind of late. Launch? Yeah, but what's that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We were supposed to do this thing tonight, but it kind of fell apart at the last minute. Where'd you get the costume? It's not a costume. I'm a soldier of Christ. Fine, but where'd you get it? The party supply warehouse in Kinner. They gave us a group discount. Gave who a group discount? Me and my coworkers. Why are you here? For work, I guess. What kind of work? Spiritual work. Kind of like yoga. Yoga. Or no, more like outer space stuff. Rockets. We're into self-improvement, weightlifting, things like that. Sounds cool as hell. It really is. We're blasting off into space to meet up with fellow Christians. They live on a moon that orbits Mars. Have fun with your turtle, bruh. I will. Thanks for stopping by. Weird. I feel like he was spying on us. 1 second. Yeah. Let's see, where was I going? Home, presumably. Where I found you, I came in right here through the front door. Took me a minute to figure out where all the noise was coming from till I climbed up into the attic. They had a ladder that went down through the attic into a closet like a damn haunted house. I got down there, seeing the robot had its claws around your neck. So what I did was I kicked you out of the way. Probably kicked you pretty hard, come to think of it. The robot's face was all opened up. She had... shit, I don't even know what it was. A big glowing tumor floating right in her head. She tried closing up her face to protect it, but I had my 9 already drawn. Helped her a few good times before she could snap her face shut. Whined a little bit and fell over. Wasn't easy getting you back up that ladder, but I managed. Let's go check and make sure the robot's still there. Maybe have a look at that room. Kitchen. They said something about an answering machine. Maybe that was in the secret room. That's right where I left her. Don't look like she's going nowhere. What the hell is Catherine doing in this room? Spooks me out. Don't even look, Kay. Just don't think about it. She wasn't who you thought she was. You run your finger over the flaking glass of Million's faceplate. Shards fall to the ground beside her limp hands. There is no life left to the machine. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What kind of gizmo is this? Driver's corrupted. Driver device requires update. 8? Get me online. This answering machine's kind of pushy. Let's get it hooked up to the internet, see what happens. Okay, how do I do that? Oh. Signal jammer? This is a military grade signal jammer. One of these is enough to take the whole neighborhood offline. No wonder that answering machine's not getting any internet. Takes someone with expertise to disable one of these things. Need me to handle it? Sure. Whoa. Thank me later. Should have a connection now. Amazing. See what else is in my mind map. It feels like the mind map just like says things that we've already learned. So I don't know. I don't feel like I'm getting any new information from it. There was one time where we had to go into our mind map to learn something new, but that was like at the beginning of the game. To interact with this instance, please install your preferred head drive client on your mobile device. For more information on hosting options, please visit the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic website today. Head drive client? You got one of them on your phone? Compressing local artifacts. Resolved. Establishing remote connection. K. Enumerated items. K. I am speaking to my daughter. Catherine? Yes. Y'all fucking with me because I'm drunk. Base enumeration module conflict detected. Can you? Attacked K. Attacked K? Talking about million? What is million? What are you talking about, Kate? How the hell are we even having this conversation? He pulled the phone from LeBlanc. Tell us what you remember. The last. There in the chair where I sat, the room was dark. The clinician asked questions. After the appointment, I was to meet with SuperDuck. SuperDuck is the versioned consciousness of Duck. Please rephrase. Kate, why was you going to see Duck? I was going to see SuperDuck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why? Because of what I saw? What I saw in the lake? Kay, you ever went to see Duck like I told you to? We better go pay him another visit. I can't make no sense of this. You are my only child. Is the session complete? My oldest. I remember that you held my leg. As a baby, when you began to walk? Please specify what you mean by Blue. He was your husband. Kay, can you hear me? Kay, please. I do not know about Blue. Have I forgotten Blue? The house was dark and I couldn't make out the shape. Was this Blue? I remember many things about Blake. I remember he cried. He didn't want me to die. He asked me not to die. Did I die? I am Catherine Madere, age 52, branch identifier, November YX2R V1.0.0. I am hosted on a 32 terabyte head host external hard drive, without cloud support. We need to find Blake. What happened, dear, to my son? Blake is missing? Lost? His face is a shadow. You know where he might be? Blake is missing. This phone broken or something? What happened to Million? Enumeration error. I'm sorry, I do not know Million. I do not know what happened to Million. Oops. This answering machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dimes and have a word with him. Maybe he knows what's going on with all this nonsense. Looks like he's got something to say. I never liked that robot, but it's still hard seeing her this way. Had to do it otherwise. Otherwise, you'd be the one with the missing face. Do we go see Duck? Gather we should. That's about the only sense I can make out of what the phone was saying. Where do we think Duck is? Here. Uh-oh. This must be the coworkers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business. Happy Halloween, kids. You look like a couple soda cans. You'd have my lawn, bitch. So y'all work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We only work for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone. We're free Garretts. Alright, whatever. Where the hell's Duck? Where the hell is Duck? That's what I'm asking you. Days of old, motherfucker. Excuse me, boy? Getting a little fresh? Think I might have to whoop your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the clown. I don't know, dude. I could if I wanted to, I just... Silence, Garrett. I can't see out of this thing. Stand tall, the barbarians are at the gate. He turns toward LeBlanc. Oh, fuck this. Just what in the hell is that about? Let's go check on Duck, now I'm worried. Oh, Duck's gone. Duck? Hey, Duck? Clay? You around, bruh? Old man ain't left this house in years. Tell them little kids do with him. The scribbled letter sits on the desk. Never thought that things would get this fucked up. It all took a turn after he made us tie up the dead lady's kid. Dead lady's kid? Kay, you don't think... Then he tossed John's head in the water. What in the... In John's eyes. They weren't his. They were glowing. I'll never forget that. All the Garretts at the Rocket been sneaking around trying to find his head. I didn't like John, but hell, everybody deserves a funeral. We know he tossed it out of the boat somewhere around lat 30 doubles. Hold on, I'm going to write this down just in case. I'm thinking that they'll probably just update my map automatically, but just in case, 30.077 lawn negative 90.366. Losing hope that we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. Them coordinates is in Lake Pontchartrain. Chartrain. They're searching the swamps. These lights the paper to you. Put that in your pocket. This right here is the closest thing to a lead we got. That dead lady's kid might just be your brother. Oh, hell, bruh. Duck, hey, hey. Duck slouches in his office chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulders and snaps his fingers before his face. LeBlanc? He's breathing. Wake up, Pops, wake up. Duck's eyes slowly widen. Brett? He attempts a smile. What's good, detective? You don't look so hot, Clay. We gotta get you some help over here. Just taking a nap is all. Them little creeps still out front. We took care of them. Duck turns to you. How about you, Kay? You ever got your mother's stuff back from the refinery? Yep. What'd you find? A forged discount card that unlocked a secret room in the middle of the house. Catherine James Bond all of a sudden? Why you so surprised, Brett? That sounds like Catherine to me. That's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal. Mundane. Wouldn't think much of her. But that was a disguise, a costume she wore. She was clever. Always hiding something. You must be ready to leave this town for good. You know it. It's hard on people. Always been that way. Oops. Didn't mean to record that. The hell's going on around here? What them kids doing outside? The two little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang in here earlier, asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answer to. All because of that thing right there. He lifts his frail hands towards the device on his desk. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it is beyond me. Thought I'd lost it years ago. Figures it'd come back to find me. So. What is it? The piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier. Has my brain sitting in it. Gave birth to that monster that calls itself Super Duck. The one your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems more or less broken now. Where'd they go? Don't know. Couldn't even guess what all this was about. They mentioned your mother. Said they have her. They have Kate? How? That's what I'm wondering myself. Catherine's laying in a casket on River Road. Them dummies probably grabbed the wrong person. What would they want with her? You think I know, Brett? What about Blake? They say anything about him? Nothing about Blake, but wouldn't surprise me if he's in the mix. Blake's after his granddaddy. They were asking me to talk to the drive, interpret what it was saying. Something about needing to find a rock, or no, a stone. I just kept my mouth shut. I don't want a thing to do with that head drive. It's a curse. But I guess they figured it out on their own, because they sure left in a hurry. Why didn't they take the head drive? It was so chaotic in here, I didn't know what was going on. All of them just shouting over each other. They were as confused as I was. The whole thing seemed like a big mess, like nobody was in charge. And then suddenly, they were gone. How'd they find the head drive? Like I said, I don't have a clue. Figured that monster ran afoul of these people, stole something from them. Maybe they did a little research, found the head drive that started it all. Maybe they thought if they did that, they could find whatever it is they're looking for. How'd they know it was yours? Easy, it's got my name on it. We'll get you help. No, don't bother with me. A little nap is all I need. No way in hell I'm calling. You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Cool it. You think this is bad, the way I am right here? It's been this way for years. You getting bent out of shape about it. I just been sitting in this house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. You want to help me? Come drop by from time to time, alright? I will, Clay. I really will. Good. That's all I'm asking. This looks just like the Gizmo Kate had. When did everybody start getting these? And nobody wanted to tell Brett. Network ping detected. Network distress. Emergency safe mode initiated. Prime node in terminal state. Here's another la long. 30.0632. Negative 90.3428. Them coordinates, way out in the lake. Just like the ones written down in that note. Your truck got gas? Think we'll be taking a little trip to the lake front. I'm ready when you are. Okay, what else did we learn? They may have blanket. Carrots may have Blake and Mom. Decapitated head. Oops. Found Duck's head drive. Wonder which one I should go to first, or if it matters. Yeah, again, these are just kind of summaries of things that I learned along the way, so I don't really feel like I need to reread them. I think we'll go for the head first. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed out up here. You continue to accelerate, but the truck stays put. Christ, Kay, what'd I tell you? Got any recovery gear on this thing? Shit. We're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp just up the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we'll need a boat, but they got one. Hey, you holding up, kid? What's the letter we found? The truck's stuck in the mud. We're stranded unless somebody can pull us out. Hey, I know just where we're at. That's Peachy Duhan's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. And that's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board. Might help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we gotta talk to get a ride in the boat. These coordinates we got are all the way out in the lake. The I-10 overpass runs above a dredged channel from east to west. Nice little flatboat. Might be able to get to them coordinates we found back at Duck's house, but the motor takes a key. Let me take a look at this map right quick so I can get my bearings. He inspects the map into the bulletin board, tracing his finger along the bayous. Yeah, alright, I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. They call this area La Branch. Used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane knocked it out the lake. Peachy's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we're at now. Trepanier's Pond is just across the way, named it after a plantation man from back in the old days. Then you got the Interstate Canal. The government dug that to build Interstate 10. They let a whole lot of salt water into the swamp in the process, killed off a lot of trees. That's how we ended up with the ghost bayous. Them just some old bayous without any trees left standing around. The banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place, so you can't hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run it aground. Weren't just the government's fault though. Long time ago they used to log these swamps for timber. Left scars all over the place. Like the logging wheel. Reason it looks like a wheel is because they'd park a big boat right there in the center. Then them guys would start chopping trees down, going out one direction, then another, like the spokes of a wheel. They called it a pull boat because they'd hitch the trees onto a big rope, and the boat at the center would pull the trees in. They had a drum on the boat about the size of a car. The drum would spin to wind up the rope. Big coal-fired son of a bitch. My granddaddy told me it'd spit out smoke like you I never seen. Then, down there is the lower suction canal. A lot of people died along the canal when the hurricane came through and took out La Branch. They got people go scuba diving in there looking for treasure lost to the storm. Not always easy to find your way around here. Good thing there's a map. And it looks like somebody stuck a note to it. Wait a second, sipping some coffee. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? The map details the southwest corner of the lake, the area that surrounds the lost village of La Branch. A name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett. Garrett? Again with these little dudes. Meet us at John's Pond on the north side of the lake for the launch. Ain't never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over there. People have been posting about it online. Driving out from the city to take pictures with the Ark. If you're coming from this way, the only route is through Ghost Bayous. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. These mark the locations of portals. When you drive through them, it's like snorting that stuff ditchman scrapes off the urinal. It's a fucking nightmare. If you can keep your head straight, the portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink just like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, brah. The ghost bayous will appear for you. Good luck. What? Got shells? Brangia clamshells, yard full of 'em. I stay in the place. Call or text. Book your ideal stay in Louisiana's natural wetland habitats. With short and long-term options available, you can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swamp Away is committed to sustainability. We believe in rebuilding Louisiana's wetland for a greener, more verdant future. Book before the new year and receive a free snack pack delivery during your stay. Whoever has been raising my trap's going to die, brah. Updated our mind map a little bit, just a tiny bit. The man fishes from the dock. Evening. That your boat? Not mine. Believe the boat belongs to the camp. They got the key inside of one of them units? I suppose they do. Let's go pay one of them units a visit, Kay. See if we can get the key. Can you help us pull our truck out of the mud? You were racing down the levee, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. Got a winch in my truck, but it's on the other side of the spillway. You know Peachy? The old man who owns that camp? Sure, I knew Peachy. What you mean, knew Peachy? You ain't seen about it on the news? Peachy been dead a long time. Maybe 10 years. Come on. Yeah, Peachy been dead, and he took several others with him. The man finally cracked. Damn, figured it might end like that for him. He was a bad dude. You say anything about me before he died, Brett LeBlanc? What? Anything bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in the camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. Wasn't 'cause he was mad at me, though. The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So who's got the camp now? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people pass in and out now. Figure they don't have any clue what took place inside there. Know anything about the note on the bulletin board? The one with the name tag on it? All I know is these boys have been coming by taking pictures of that map with their phones. There are always interesting types passing through since they turned Peachy's place into vacation rentals. But these fellows are a different type entirely. What kind of knock is that, Kay? You ain't getting nobody's attention like that. You gotta whackety-whack it fast. Open up. We gotta use that boat right quick. The boat came with the rental. It's ours. Bruh, let me just lay it out for you. This little highway rat right here is looking for a brother, you got me? We think he might be out there in the swamp. I wish I could help you, but we need the boat. Good luck. Knock again, Kay. Just keep knocking till we get a key to that boat. They'll get sick of us eventually. Let me check the other unit first. No, please, go away. Just keep knocking. We gotta get a key to that boat motor. One of these units better open the damn door. No. There's a head in the lake and shit. Don't care. Open up or I'm kicking this door in. You probably can't. Just try it, dipshit. Still got it. The door was open, you fucking idiot. Who in the hell are you? Wait a minute, this must be the same lady who broke in while I was away. The one who dropped her underwear in the bathroom. Oh yeah, babe, it must be. So are you? Are you the burglar from the other night? I think your dude might be lying. You think I'm gonna believe you? Someone just broke into my bed and breakfast? Get real. Maybe we should ask the fisherman if any of his stuff's gone missing. No. Oh? I mean, there's no need to alarm him. I guess you're right. We're using that boat to go on a date, aren't we, babe? Yeah, babe. Weird. Wonder if we have an option of who to get the key from. You need the boat so much, why aren't you using it? That isn't any of your business. I'm trying to save lives here. Save lives how? Through research, which this conversation is preventing me from conducting, so please leave. Listen, I think we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin Lizzie's ex-husband, he bought 4 or 5 gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. Buried one of them under his mom's house. And we were there all the time. I keep a few car batteries in her shed. I can't land out the boat indefinitely, you understand? We need it. It won't be indefinite. We got coordinates from some little gizmo sending out a distress call. A distress call? My pardon, Duck. Door slams open upon the mention of Duck's name. Alright. Well, I think the ad's going to start here in just a second, so why don't we go ahead and take a quick break, and I'll be back after the ads, and we'll continue on with this conversation.